Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be creating our animal band. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so first thing we want to do is add a backdrop. Okay, so scroll down and find the blue button, hover over it that says choose backdrop and click on it. Okay, now search for feature. Now there used to be a red version of this which looked much better, but we're going to go with the green one. Okay, so first up we'll get the when green flag click block, so we can trigger it to start. Then we want to position him because we don't want him to be just smack in the middle. So go to the motion category and find the go to X 0 Y 0. So with that block, what it does is, remember when we covered X position, Y position? So the X is the X axis, which means whatever value we choose, it will position it horizontally. So from this side of the screen to this side of the screen. Y is the same but vertically. So with that we can move it to any position. But we want it to be X 70 and Y negative 77. And you see that positions it right here. Oh, and as you saw in the thumbnail, we had custom made art with a feeder like red. We had the scratch cat and the dog and the bat. That was custom made. Well, I mean the instruments they were holding, but as we're just building our skills, I don't want to focus too much on the art, just mainly on this actual skills. Alright, so next up we're going to go to the control category and get a forever block. So this block just runs whatever's inside forever. Next we're going to get if hexagon then. So what this block does is it checks for a certain condition. So if certain condition is met, then do this. So like if scratch cat moves 2 steps, then do something. Well, whatever's inside. The hexagon is where we put the condition, what we're checking, and inside is what happens if it's met. So it's gonna forever keep on checking if, well, we're gonna make it so when we hover over scratch cat, he grows bigger, plays his music, and sizes back down. So how we do that is, first of all, we check if he's touching the mouse pointer. So in the sensing category, grab the touching mouse pointer and place that inside the hexagon, and it fits perfectly. Next up, we're going to go to the to the looks category. First up, go to front layer, so that scratch cat is the most front thing on the screen, so the attention goes to him. And then scroll back up to find the change size by 10. So that's going to make him go to the front layer and change his size by 10. But that's going to keep on growing and growing and growing. But we don't want that to happen. So after that, we're going to go to the blue one that says add extension. Click on that and add the music extension. Alright, so we're going to make Scratchy play the saxophone. So we set the instrument to number 11, which is saxophone. And then we're going to play a few notes. So grab the play note, 60 for 0.25 beats, and place it underneath. Now, we're going to change that to, if I remember, yes, it's 67. So 67 for 0.5 beats. Now we're going to repeat that 3 more times. Oops. So grab 3 more play notes. That was an accident. Change all the beats to 0.5. So it's a bit longer. And then the first one we'll make it play note 65. The next one, we'll make it play 64. And the last one, we'll leave it at 60. So we'll place that there. So, sizes up, plays its music, and then we're going to make it size down. So we're going to set its size to 100, which is what it is right now, the normal default size. And we'll make it go back one layer. So in the looks category, get this block, go forward one layers, and change it to backward. So go backward one layer. And that's the Scratch.mit done. So I'll go over it quickly. So we check. When the green flag is clicked, we go to this position, 70, negative 77. Then forever we check if we are touching the mouse pointer. If we are, then we go to front layer, so the most front thing on the screen. We change the size by 10. We play the music. And then we set size back to 100%, so back to this size, and then we go backward one layer. So let's see that in action. So we hover over it. So that's pretty groovy. Right, now we're going to press the stop button. Now, as you saw in the thumbnail, we had the dog and the bat. So we're going to add them in. Alright, so click on choose a sprite. And then click on search for dog. And click on dog 2. Now, we don't want to have to recode those scripts again. So what we can do, by going back into Scratch.cat, we can drag this stack and place it into the dog 2 sprite, which when it shakes means that's the one it'll go into. So it's in dog 2 now. Perfect. But we're going to change a few values. Alright, so first we're going to make the dog go to negative 70 tab negative 80. I just said tab so we can switch to the next value. So there he is. But we don't want him to copy that music. We're going to make him change size by 10. But what we're going to do is change it to instrument 10, which is the clarinet. And then we're just gonna change the notes. It's just as easy as that. So we're gonna set this to note 48. We're gonna leave it all at 0.5 beats. Oh, that's 58. 48. Next up is 50. Oh. Then 52. And then 53. Okay, so it was just as easy that just replicate the script. Now, perfect. Now we're going to add the bat. So, and after the bat, I'll explain something. So, bat, click on that one, and we're going to position the bat. I'll just pause this game. So when we, oh yeah, so I already need it. So we just copy this script into the bat. I'm not in it today. Okay, so it's in the bat. Now, I only planned for the dog and the cat, but since we're going to add the bat, and this is what you can do when adding more animals. So, you just drag it onto the stage to where you want the bat to be. Here looks like a good spot. And then to the motion category, the go-to block automatically updates. So that's where it is, 47x and 73 for the Y. Replace that with this. and now it's going to go there. And all you need to do is don't worry about the looks blocks, just the music. So I'm going to just set it to a high-pitched instrument, like, let's see, maybe flute. Now I'm just going to mix it up with these beats. So maybe we'll set this to 56, and this one 49. Don't make it too sudden, like, well, you can if you want to, but if it's a really high pitch or a really low pitch note, it may not sound the best. I'll try just for 0.25. See how that goes. I'll change this to 67. Now I don't even know if this is going to be good. I'm just testing it. 74. So let's see how it goes. But that turned out pretty alright. So it goes from, it's a bit like sudden dramatic music. Now what you can do is add more animals. Let's try it. We'll just rename these. I'll name this dog, and I'll just name this cat. Okay, so in choose a sprite, you can find all the animals by clicking on animals category, and here we all have all the different animals. There are a lot. I'm gonna choose monkey, and I'm not gonna actually program him, but you can if you want to. But I just recommend setting the size to 80 for monkey. Yeah. Alright, so that's how you can create an animal band in Scratch. So, if you did like this video, drop a like below, or please consider subscribing, as it really helps out a lot. And I'll leave a link to this project in the description. Next time, we're going to be creating our first animation. It's going hint hint, it's going to be a ghost and a dog. Alright, can't wait to see you then. Now, I'd like to see what you made, so just link your project down in the description, as I love reading through your comments, and I also do want to see what you've been up to. Alright, bye guys, Scratch Warrior, out.